Jeremy Jones in comms as always. JJ, how do you see this?
I used to lose a lot of money in the pool room betting on the side where if you can fall on that bottom rail, if you can get a nice angle here on the 3. Oh, he caught that point there a little bit. I think they're very mental from player to player. I mean, and but places, back in.
Can he pot this ball?
Yeah, it needs a little right English.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that overhead's deceived me a lot.
Nothing. When you and I arrived in town, the first match he played, didn't get to shoot. He said
needs contact to believe it's your day.
Well, I think Fedor ever, and I can kind of tell because at times, and I think it's to me, I play my best pool. It seems like I use it.
However, when you're doing this cut break, you're not always guaranteed a shot. You're not guaranteed to pot 2 or 3 balls.
Holding the ball on something similar here. Well, he carried that ball a long ways. This 2 needs to slow down a little bit, and it has.
Easy on the eye. Kicking this, trying to put it in the side. Should go close. He goes very close as he makes it. The crowd love that.
Okay, he missed that. And Fedor really covers all bases. He's going to look at that and see shooting little shot.
That's his game, folks. That's why
3-ball grab with that English a little bit. Again, though, they showed him right after the miss, and I just don't. Tells me a very confident player that feels like he can put a lot of racks together, and we saw it in the last match. Doesn't have a ton of speed here. Probably hits it in with a little authority.
A little bit.
Well, they're always having to make little changes to things when something's not working. You know, a lot of sports disciplines, of course, 9-ball pool's where it's at. But he's going for the breakout, so he's feeling really good. Think of that have so many. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, golf's like that as well. You have courses that set up for certain types of players, and then the majors. So I wouldn't be surprised he's trying to make this one. Yeah, like he hit it with too much high ball. The slick felt. All right, setting up. It's going to land a hair straight.
Powerful stroke. You can see the big long cue action. I bet he can get some spin on that cue. I'll tell you where he is talented, JJ. This is just years and years.
Yeah. I think it's only Bustamante out of all the Philippines. Yeah, and it's amazing because he's got quite pretty well. That's an obvious sign of a player.
Cut break. Watch the 1 ball. There it is. Oh, and there's the cue ball off the side rail. That always hurts as a pro.
Because when you're breaking from the side rail and you're trying to get the cue ball in the center to a flush hit on the 1.
That cue is his Gorst. There's a good look. That's what makes him such a great.
So many because, like all of us, we're human. But the one thing he does. No shots that don't disagree with that type of technique. Yeah, and those special players, a mistake can get to any of them, but
cue ball's flying around. Looks like he's going to get a shot. If the 8-ball gets out of the way,
most likely he guides.
Yeah, you see where the cue ball is low of the pot.
Kind of deal with 9-ball pool, but you can see the 5's near the 6 now. Checking the speed here, and I think it's ideal. he and I have talked about things before a little bit, and I can't wait to really put in that physical time. And I think I'm just as...
Buddy.
No, but I mean, that it's the type of sport that goes in trends like that, and Europe has had the better players. I really feel like the last 2 years last year, this is what I was...
Not his strongest point.
Yeah, well, I talk about it all the time. When you have a fast, funny Mosconi, of course, but then last year we were right there to win it as well. Just let a few things get away. Yeah, so he doesn't feel much like he's going to miss. There's a lot of players, and the ones that are really getting the results, is they don't stand still. They're not just about yourself, but just understanding how many great players there are.
Well, that was reminiscent of the 9-ball.
That way he's in a little more control of the cue ball. Yeah, just like that. He's trying to get by the 7. Little fortunate there. That's more old school style if you've ever watched some of the players from way back.
Bit of a stretch. It's kind of just the way it is at the minute on the World 9-ball Tour, where we still figure things out. Even when I started playing, I always felt like they were a bit too generous. They didn't need to be as big as they were.
That's good and all for a little bit, but then you start to realize it's not much of a fight between two players. So, but when we used to have the Camel Pro Billiard series, and yeah, those diamond tables were super snug. Foreigner traveled from one tournament to the next.
And he's also breaking well, hovering. That's the other thing you'd tell.
But even that ball in hand, you could tell he wasn't so happy the way he hit the soft one there. So, and I always felt like, once I got going, I could overcome leads and so let it not bother me pretty easily. And when you're playing the game, when you're really in tune, you're training right.
Not scared to spin the streets of the Philippines.
Or like golf, not afraid to put a little into it.
Produce the beauty against Arenas.
A little bit, that way you get good contact. He went in and drew up the rail. Now this is the question mark. Is he gonna? I think that's the right shot.
Yeah, he jumped up, JJ. You've got to stay still on that shot. It's imperative you stay.
Well, I think that lot of cue movement really doesn't set up for the touchy, the softer ones as much, and you find a little so-so contact on the 8.
Pick that one out. Maybe after this you...
He's recognized that through his career a little bit, but I mean, he also has a big high gear, right? So he's going to win it his way, and nothing wrong with that. Well, it's funny. You watch so much pool, you just... Side, hitting the 6 nice and full. Yeah, like that.
Well, at 6-2, back in the game now. Fedor is steamrolling away.
Really, what he's kind of eluded a little bit. Got to the table a few times. You have to, meaning don't overdraw it. Yeah, I think he's floating it.
Yeah, you could see it was certainly...
Avoid the 9 and 7.
Is it a little bit pacey? Needs to slow down. May have to play the bank now.
All right. Really got to get something going.
was a lot
back
more
on the board. I mean, easy to say. Let me
Is it clean? It is clean. It's in the middle of the pocket. Straight. So this is not easy. Got to judge the pace. Well, he played it into the left side. Off. It's just looking too.
Yeah, and it's just been really a solid one here. I wouldn't say it's been his apps. I really don't think that's a bad option. The only reason being is you're guaranteeing that shot. Now he's hit it perfectly. It looks. Subtle swerve, maybe just a jump with the full cue, and that's what I was talking about. Even with the full cue, because of not much cues left on every shot, and then comes back over across the ball.
Yeah, that gives you a perfect. He said he was one of the best. You're a winner.
Yeah, if you just entertain it a little. That's just huge. Yeah, nice break off there. We'll see how the cue ball and the two agree with each other. Did he get there? I think he's giving up a the 2. Yeah, he hit that one. Deal for these players.
If you are worried about you ain't got any more pool to watch, well, you would be. Gorst. Can we finish with a break and run?
Oh, wow, he went for the win.
Went for the thin. Nice pot. Very nice pot.
Across the table on the rail.
Fedor's got a chance for the title here.
Using the full cue.
That will disappoint Fedor. Prides himself in them type of shots, them little jump shots.
Fouled on the last one. Ooh, is the speed okay? Yes, it is.
There we go.
Maybe close to the end rail.